Your privacy has always been important to me, and I would never say something that you didn't say. But I know that if you look at me, then clearly the world will know that you've already had the forbidden.
The phone call. Daytime television exploded into chaos with 3 words nobody expected to hear. "You're fired, Sherri." There was no emotional farewell, no carefully polished press release from executives, and no corporate statement thanking her for her contributions to daytime TV. According to the rumors swirling online, it all happened suddenly and coldly, leaving Sherri Shepherd completely blindsided. One moment everything appeared normal, and the next, insiders claimed producers were scrambling through the studio hallways like a full-blown crisis had erupted behind the scenes. Within minutes, whispers started leaking online. Entertainment bloggers picked up fragments of the story, anonymous staff members began posting cryptic tweets, and social media exploded with one major question: why was Sherri fired so suddenly? What made the situation even stranger was the fact that Sherri's show wasn't publicly struggling. Ratings weren't collapsing, advertisers weren't fleeing, and there hadn't been any massive public scandal attached to her name. From the outside looking in, the show seemed stable. That's why the abrupt cancellation didn't make sense to fans. At first, nobody had answers. Then the rumors started. According to alleged insiders, the firing had nothing to do with ratings at all. Instead, people began whispering that it was tied to something Sherri had said on air, something that reportedly made powerful executives deeply uncomfortable. That's when things went from ordinary Hollywood gossip to full-blown controversy. As speculation grew, one person decided not to stay silent: Katt Williams. Katt Williams has built a reputation for speaking openly about Hollywood politics, industry pressure, and what he believes happens behind closed doors in entertainment. So when reports of Sherri's firing started spreading, people immediately wondered whether he would weigh in. And according to viral clips circulating online, he absolutely did. During a comedy performance in Atlanta, Katt allegedly paused his set and addressed the audience directly. Instead of giving a vague response, he reportedly delivered a line that immediately sent social media into chaos. "They didn't fire Sherri Shepherd because she failed," he said. Then came the dramatic pause. "They fired her because she stopped playing the game." The crowd reportedly erupted, and within minutes clips of the moment flooded TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Fans began dissecting every word. Bloggers chased insider sources. Comment sections turned into war zones between people who believed Sherri had been targeted and others who thought the entire story was being exaggerated for attention. Still, one thing was clear. The controversy had suddenly become much bigger than a cancelled talk show. People immediately started revisiting the weeks leading up to the alleged firing, searching for clues. That's when attention shifted toward a very emotional segment involving Tyra Banks. Just days before the controversy exploded, Sherri had passionately defended Tyra Banks on air. She became emotional during the discussion, even tearing up while explaining that audiences often misunderstand the pressure celebrities experience behind the scenes. At the time, viewers saw it as an emotional television moment. But after the firing rumors spread, people started analyzing the segment differently. One particular line caught everyone's attention. "People don't understand what really happens behind closed doors in this industry." That sentence reportedly sent shockwaves through production teams backstage. According to anonymous sources, executives monitoring the segment immediately became concerned, not necessarily because Sherri defended Tyra, but because of what they believed she was implying about the entertainment industry itself. Backstage rumors claimed producers quickly started exchanging frantic messages during commercial breaks. One insider allegedly described the atmosphere as pure panic. According to reports, Sherri didn't stop there. During the same segment, she reportedly spoke about the pressure celebrities face from audiences, networks, producers, and executives. Then she allegedly made another statement that intensified concerns behind the scenes. "Sometimes you're expected to say things that keep the machine running." That phrase immediately became the center of speculation online. Fans interpreted it as a possible reference to industry control, hidden pressure, and the expectation that television personalities follow approved narratives instead of speaking honestly. Whether that interpretation was accurate or not, the backlash reportedly escalated quickly. According to alleged production insiders, senior executives called an emergency meeting shortly after the taping wrapped. Staff members reportedly replayed clips from the segment repeatedly while discussing potential damage control. That same evening, Sherri was allegedly called into a private meeting. Rumors about what happened inside that room quickly spread online. According to leaked claims, executives questioned Sherri about whether she intended to criticize the entertainment industry publicly, but sources say she refused to walk back her comments. One insider alleged that Sherri responded firmly, "I was telling the truth." Another executive reportedly warned her that viewers could misinterpret her statements. But instead of apologizing, Sherri allegedly pushed back harder. "Are we pretending the pressure doesn't exist?" That line reportedly escalated the meeting instantly. According to online rumors, voices were raised, papers shuffled across the conference table, and tensions exploded behind closed doors. Then came the moment that allegedly changed everything. One executive supposedly placed a phone on the table and announced, "This conversation is being recorded." That detail alone sent social media into a frenzy. If true, it meant an actual recording existed of Sherri confronting network executives directly. Rumors immediately started spreading that copies of the audio had leaked internally. Anonymous social media accounts began posting cryptic messages like, "Funny how truth gets expensive when microphones are on." Then another alleged leak appeared. A supposed internal message circulated online containing one chilling sentence: "Cancel the show before she says something worse." Nobody could independently verify the authenticity of the message, but by that point public suspicion had already exploded. Then Katt Williams made things even messier. According to audience members at his Atlanta comedy show, Katt didn't just mention Sherri briefly. He reportedly launched into a lengthy rant about industry politics, control, and the pressure entertainers face to stay silent. He allegedly told the audience that television hosts are often expected to follow strict narratives and avoid exposing uncomfortable truths. Then he dropped the bombshell that reignited the scandal completely. "There's a recording," Katt reportedly claimed. The audience gasped immediately. If a recording truly existed, it could potentially reveal exactly what happened behind closed doors between Sherri and executives. Rumors spread rapidly that someone inside the network was threatening to leak the audio publicly. Soon afterward, social media accounts claiming insider knowledge began posting even more cryptic statements. "Legal wants everyone quiet. The tape exists. They're trying to control the narrative." As speculation intensified, entertainment blogs and gossip pages started publishing alleged insider leaks almost hourly. Then things escalated again. An anonymous account posted what it claimed was a short audio clip from the meeting. The clip allegedly included a voice believed to be Sherri saying, "You can't punish someone for telling the truth." Another voice then interrupted, "If you continue down this road, the show cannot continue." The clip immediately went viral. Within hours, hashtags supporting Sherri began trending across multiple platforms. Fans accused networks of silencing outspoken hosts, while critics argued the situation was likely being exaggerated beyond reality. Still, the controversy refused to die down. Then came another alleged leak, this time supposedly involving a phone conversation between Sherri and Katt Williams. In the audio, Sherri allegedly asked, "What do I do now?" Katt reportedly answered calmly, "You keep telling the truth." Then came the line that sent social media into meltdown mode. "They don't fire people for mistakes. They fire people for refusing to lie." Whether real, edited, or entirely fabricated, the clips spread across the internet faster than anyone could contain them. Commentary channels, TikTok creators, and celebrity bloggers all jumped into the conversation. Meanwhile, the network reportedly attempted damage control by insisting that the cancellation was simply related to programming decisions and restructuring. But by then, many fans no longer believed the official explanation. Public perception had shifted completely. Suddenly, the story wasn't about ratings anymore. It became about power, censorship, and what allegedly happens behind the scenes in television. As pressure mounted, former employees and anonymous insiders allegedly began posting messages hinting that daytime television is far more controlled than audiences realize. Some claimed hosts are carefully managed to avoid discussing certain topics publicly. Others implied that speaking too openly could jeopardize careers entirely. Then, after nearly a full day of silence, Sherri finally addressed the controversy herself. Speaking calmly from what appeared to be her living room, she thanked fans for supporting her and reflected on her career in entertainment. "I've spent my whole career trying to make people laugh, smile, and feel encouraged," she reportedly said. "I'm not going to stop doing that just because someone turned off a camera." Notably, she never directly confirmed or denied the leaked recordings. But her message resonated with viewers immediately. Fans praised her composure, while supporters flooded social media with messages encouraging her to continue speaking openly. Even celebrities began posting vague comments about truth, pressure, and industry politics that many interpreted as indirect support for Sherri. Despite all the rumors, however, major questions still remain unanswered. Did executives truly fire Sherri because of comments she made on air? Was there actually a leaked recording from a private meeting? Or did internet speculation simply spiral out of control and transform a routine cancellation into a conspiracy-filled scandal? And perhaps the biggest question of all, why did Katt Williams respond so quickly and so aggressively unless he believed something bigger was happening behind the scenes? What began as a sudden daytime TV cancellation has now evolved into a tangled web of alleged leaks, secret recordings, executive meetings, and accusations about industry control. Whether the full truth ever comes out remains uncertain. But if a final recording really does exist somewhere behind the scenes, many believe it could completely change the story people think they know.